Hey guys, Ocean Prime here. Welcome back to more GTA 5 Online. Today's build, we're remaking Johnny Blaze's motorcycle from the movie Ghost Rider. Now, I already made a build based on the Hell Cycle like a long while ago, but I never actually made a build based on his normal motorcycle from the movie. So I figured why not just make one now. And the bike we're going to be using is going to be the Western Daemon. Now, in GTA 5, there are two different versions of the Daemon. There's the Lost MC version, which can be usually found around the map. And then there's the custom version, which is the one we're going to be using. Now, unfortunately, you can't get the custom version on the in-game website, unless I'm misremembering, and it's probably... Nope, you can't. But you can actually get this bike from doing like the MC Clubhouse bike deliveries, which is exactly how you get this. And as you can see, I also made my own Johnny Blaze outfit, which is basically just my Ghost Rider outfit without the mask or the gloves. All right, let's do this. Okay, so as usual with these builds, I like to do max performance upgrades, so max armor, max brakes, the bodywork. So the bike actually does have a sissy bar, and the one you're going to be doing is the basic one. Now for the front mudguard, the mudguard itself is actually chrome. Unfortunately, the mudguards here are actually locked to the primary color. So your best bet is just do the chopper front mudguard, considering it's literally identical to that. And for the handlebars, you're gonna add the chrome mirrors, as the bike actually has two mirrors, but the Daemon in the game has only one mirror. Now for the seats, the seat cushion for this bike is actually one large black one. And the closest one you can actually get to that is going to be the cruiser seat. Now for oil tanks, just going to put the chrome round oil tank. For the fuel tanks is going to be the bobber tank. The fuel tank itself is actually pretty small, so bobber tank is closest. No. Hmm. Now for belt drive covers is you actually don't get a good look at the belt drive cover on the bike. So what I'd say that the chrome primary cover works the best. Now under shifts, the bike itself actually doesn't have any shifters, so you can just leave that stock. For engine block, you're going to do the secondary color engine. Max engine tunes. For the air filter, you're going to do the chrome air filter. Now for the exhaust on the bike is actually large. So now, unfortunately, on this bike, you actually don't have like a huge exhaust. So the closest one to that is going to be the upswept chopper exhaust. Horn, as usual, doesn't really matter, so you can just leave that stock. Same with the headlights, you just leave that stock as well. Now for the livery is going to be the red flames. The bike does... Well, technically the bike actually has orange flames on it, but we can't do that here, so the closest to that is going to be the red flames. Now for the plates, the bike actually doesn't have a license plate on there, so for this it's actually up to you. So what I did was I did blue and white 2, and then for the actual number on the plate, I just put Blaze. Simple as that. You don't have to do this, but it's just what I did. And the reason I picked Blaze was it's Ghost Rider's real name, Johnny Blaze. Now respray. So for the primary, you're going to do a classic shafter purple. And for the secondary color, it is going to be chrome. Max transmission, turbo, wheels. So the wheels are actually really simple. You're going to go under chrome rims, wires. And that's going to be both front and rear. Tire enhancements, make sure to put bulletproof tires. And there you have it. That's Johnny Blaze's motorcycle. Alright, let's ride. So, this bike isn't actually the only one you can use for the build. I actually do have another bike in my apartment that can also be used, which is pretty much the same, pretty similar to the Daemon. So why don't we go all the way there, and I can show it there. Now, what I'm actually pretty curious about with this bike is if Nicolas Cage actually, if he actually owns the bike. I mean, that would be actually pretty cool if he did. I mean, it makes sense. The guy is literally the definitive Ghost Rider actor. Though people have been campaigning for Keanu Reeves and Norman Reedus to play Johnny Blaze at one point. I think both Norman and Keanu are actually great choices for Ghost Rider. All right. Now here's the next one, which is the Western Wolfsbane, or Wolfsbane, or however you pronounce that. Now, the Wolfsbane, however, it used to be available on the in-game websites, but it's not anymore. And you can only get this bike by doing the MC Clubhouse bike service that I mentioned before, or you can also wait for it to simply go on the see if it's on sale during like an event week, or just get it from a friend. Either of those, unfortunately, are the only ways to get the Wolfsbane. All right. So as usual, max armor, max brakes, bodywork, a basic sissy bar, chopper, mudguard. Now for the seats here, the stock seats are actually perfect. So just leave the stock. Same for the oil tank, just put the chrome round. A fuel tank, bobber. A belt drive covers, chrome primary. And stock shifters. For the engine block, go secondary. A max engine, a chrome air filter, a Swift chopper. For the livery, red flames. Primary color, classic shafter, purple. And secondary chrome. Max transmission, turbo, wheels, chrome wires. And there. Now, the only thing that's different with now this is actually like the main reason why I prefer the Daemon over the Wolfsbane. Now, mainly because that the motorcycle itself actually has the mirrors, and the Wolfsbane doesn't have the mirrors. So if you want to go with either or, I'd say go with the Daemon. Now there are actually other bikes you can use in the game, but I mean, I actually have like other versions of this. Like I have I have an Avarice version, I have a Nightblade version. But yeah. Alright, there you have it. That's how you make Johnny Blaze's motorcycles from Ghost Rider. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. See ya.